Leafs Nation. Something just shifted behind the scenes, and this could change everything about the Maple Leafs blue line. A veteran defenseman, a sudden healthy scratch, a contract that complicates everything. And now, insiders are openly saying Toronto is a real fit. This isn't clickbait. This isn't fan fiction. This is one of those moments where you can feel a move slowly building toward reality. Before we get into it, do me a huge favor. Smash that like button if you live and die with the Maple Leafs. And subscribe to Leafs Nation Report. This channel is brand new, and we're chasing 300 subscribers. If you subscribe today, you're helping build this Leafs Nation community from the ground up. Alright, let's break this down the right way. According to Pierre LeBrun on TSN's Insider Trading, the Maple Leafs are officially being labeled as one of the potential fits for a New Jersey Devils defenseman who looks more and more likely to be moved in the coming weeks. That wording matters. Potential fit means cap structure has been discussed, roster need is obvious, and preliminary league conversations are happening. This isn't just smoke, and it all started when this defenseman was healthy scratched against the Winnipeg Jets. A huge red flag for someone with his resume. Yes, it's Dougie Hamilton. Let's say his name, Dougie Hamilton. A 32-year-old right-shot defenseman with 2 years left at $9 million per season. A long history of top pair usage, proven playoff experience, and the size Toronto's blue line desperately lacks. Standing at 6'6", 230 pounds, Hamilton is not subtle. He changes the way teams attack you. This season with New Jersey, 21 minutes and 37 seconds of ice time per game, second highest on the team behind Luke Hughes, used in all situations. That's still a legit top 4 defenseman. Now let's talk context, because this matters a lot. Chris Tanev is out long-term with a groin injury, and there's legitimate concern that surgery could be required. That leaves a massive hole. On the right side, in shutdown situations. In playoff-style hockey, this is not a wait-and-see problem. If Toronto wants to make a real playoff push, that hole has to be addressed. And suddenly, Hamilton makes a ton of sense. The cap reality, and the complication. Here's where it gets tricky. Hamilton carries a $9 million cap hit, and according to LeBrun, there's no chance Toronto takes that full number. Which means one thing, New Jersey would have to retain salary. Toronto currently has just under $4 million in cap space per Puckpedia. Yes, more room could be created by placing Tanev on LTIR, but that's not a decision teams make lightly, especially if there's hope he returns. So, if this deal happens, it's almost certainly. With salary retained, or with money going out the other way, that's the chess match. What would Toronto have to give up? And now, the question Leafs fans care about most. What's the price? Let's be clear about two things. Easton Cowan should not be on the table. Toronto is not trading a premium rookie who's already contributing. Now, Ben Danford? That's where the conversation gets uncomfortable. Danford is a solid defensive prospect, but Hamilton will be 33 years old in June. So the Leafs have to ask themselves, are we trading future value for present certainty? Does Hamilton's window match Toronto's window? Is this a 2-year push? These are not easy questions. From a hockey standpoint, the fit actually makes sense. Hamilton brings right shot stability, physical presence, offensive support from the blue line playoff experience. He doesn't need to be the guy. He just needs to be a guy you trust in April. And that's something Toronto has lacked at times. The Devils want this resolved before the Olympic break. That's huge. It puts pressure on New Jersey to move Toronto to decide other contenders like Carolina to act. This won't drag on forever. If the Leafs want him, they'll have to move soon. My honest fan take. As a diehard Leafs fan, here's my truth. This is risky. This is expensive. This is uncomfortable. But playoff hockey is uncomfortable. If Toronto can land Hamilton with salary retained and without gutting the future, you seriously consider it. Defense wins in the spring, and this team knows that better than anyone. Now I want your take. Would you trade Ben Danford for Dougie Hamilton? Is $9 too scary, even with retention? Does this move make Toronto a real playoff threat? Drop your opinions in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button. It helps this channel grow massively. And subscribe to Leafs Nation Report. We're chasing 300 subscribers, and every single one matters on a brand new channel. I'm Victor. I bleed blue and white. And Leafs Nation, the trade rumors are heating up fast. See you in the next one.